In this lesson, we will build an intuitive picture of productivity and then decide which choices match its definition in a check all that apply question. Productivity measures how much output you get per unit of input. On screen, think of it as the ratio P equals output divided by input. Here is a simple picture. The green block is outputs and the red block is inputs. The arrow reminds us we are comparing them as a ratio. To make it concrete, imagine a small factory. The conveyor belt represents production, the dots are finished gizmos, and the stopwatch and person represent labor time as an input. As time goes on, more gizmos are produced. Productivity compares how many gizmos you get per labor hour of work. Now, check all that apply. Which of the following are valid ways to state productivity? We'll evaluate each one using our definition, output per unit input. Choice A, 15 gizmos per labor hour. That is output divided by input. This matches the definition, so it is correct. Choice B, thoroughly researched information. This is a quality description, not a ratio of output to input, not a productivity measure. Choice C, length-to-contribution ratio. While it says ratio, it is not output per input for a production process, so it is not a standard productivity measure. Choice D, inputs plus outputs. That is a sum, not a ratio, not productivity. Let us verify with numbers. If a team produces 60 gizmos in 4 labor hours, the productivity is 60 divided by 4, which equals 15 gizmos per labor hour. That matches choice A. To contrast, a quality phrase like thoroughly researched information does not compare output to input. It is not a ratio, so not productivity. A length-to-contribution ratio does not represent output per input in a production context. It may be a ratio, but not a productivity measure. Inputs plus outputs is a sum. Productivity is not a sum, it is a ratio. Final takeaway, productivity is output per unit input. So in our list, only choice applies. 15 gizmos per labor hour is a valid productivity measure.